This video is a summary of everything that was said in the coin's alerts. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. Use X's please are aimed at Ripple executives. Before we go any further, there is a new crypto airdrop going on Telegram right now. It will soon be over. Make sure that you take part in this airdrop. Just below the movie, there is a link. Do not miss this. Let's watch more of our movie. A big part of the cryptocurrency community has been paying attention to the recent court cases that have been happening around the XRP problem. A lawyer named James K. Fallon confirmed that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has filed an appeal against Ripple with the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. Some people who support XRP have started to talk about it because of this move, especially Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsson. How well does it work? The SEC has an effect on the management of Ripple. The unexpected call from the SEC to action was aimed directly at Ripple executives Garlinghouse and Larsson. It struck a chord with people in the cryptocurrency industry. This move comes after the agency failed to prove its charges against them in the first case and after the SEC recently filed an appeal. These two things happen very close to each other. The SEC will be able to make the price of XRP keep going up once the appeal is over. Even though the SEC recently made an appeal, the price of XRP went up by about 2 cents and now stands at 53 cents. This happened even though the amount of trades dropped by 32 and reached $1.200 billion. In the past 24 hours, there have been more talks about Ripple's on-demand low system. This is because people are starting to wonder if old D sales played a part in the SEC's claims. Bill Morgan made it clear that these sales are normal for Ripple and have nothing to do with the accusations made against the execs. The SEC is very directly going after the heads of Ripple with its appeal. Even with all the legal problems, the price of XRP has not changed. This is because ODL sales are not involved in the claims that are being made against officials right now. As the appeal is being worked on, the market is still feeling cautious. Many people are making guesses about what the SEC's latest move will mean, and the Ripple community is paying close attention. There is a chance that the outcome of this move will have a big effect on where XRP stands in the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Individuals involved are getting ready for what might be a lengthy legal process. Some time ago, a lawyer called Fred Rispoli said that Ripple might have a better chance of winning the case that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission's brought. Some people, including Rispoli, think that Ripple has a better chance of winning the case now that there are judges who aren't biased. The Securities and Exchange Commission wants to win the case about 70% to 80% of the time, and they might be able to if courts show a tendency to side with the government. How likely is it that Ripple will win against the SEC? Rispoli said on an episode of the Thinking Crypto podcast that Ripple's chances could be as high as 70% if the judges in the Second Circuit Appeal Court are fair. In the context of this chance, he stressed how important it is to know who the 3 judges are who have been assigned to the case. Our story from August 7th said that the Securities and Exchange Commission had said it would appeal Judge Annalisa Torres' ruling. There is still some confusion in the XRP community about whether this appeal will only include the $125 million fine or also include Torres' decision about the automated sales that happened last year. Points of view. He said that if Ripple did that, their chances of winning on appeal would go up to 70%. Rispoli says that the legal battle might last at least until January 2026 in his prediction. The amount of time that both parties need to finish their own filing steps is based on this estimate. In response, Ripple plans to send a message in March, and the Securities and Exchange Commission plans to send its starting statement in December. Taking into account how long the case will last, Rispoli said that the cryptocurrency company needs to make progress in the legislative area. In any case, Torres' decision that XRP is not a security will remain in effect until either regulators make things clearer or an appeals court makes a decision. Since the outcome of the case could have effects all over the world, Ripple's ongoing battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) has big effects on the cryptocurrency business. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission tried to appeal a court decision from 2023 that liked Ripple's side of the story. After that, the price of XRP dropped a lot in the hours that followed, even though there was some hope that the U.S. could have an exchange-traded fund that would track its performance. As part of its appeal, the SEC Crypto Potato talked about what happened earlier this week when the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission fought a 2023 decision, which said that secondary sales of XRP don't belong in the same category as sales of stocks. Even though the company's leaders said they weren't surprised and promised to fight the appeal, the value of the native Ripple token dropped sharply right away. XRP fell from more than 6 cents to about 51 cents before making a small comeback and finding support near 53 cents. Some people even thought the asset would go through the roof in the next few months based on how well XRP did after the SEC first went after Ripple in December 2020. In the days after the events, XRP became the coin that people were talking about the most. A lot of people are still guessing whether the government body has a chance of winning the appeal at the same time. These past few months, the Securities and Exchange Commission 6 has been attacked several times. However, it has not yet given up its fight against Ripple in the cryptocurrency business. A lot of people thought that the case against Ripple would end in 2020 with the company being ordered to pay a fine of $125 million instead of the $2 billion that the government had asked for. That being said, we will have to wait even longer for this almost 4-year fight to end. Would you be interested in an XRP ETF? Traded cash on an exchange. Recently, TF presented tools that will track the performance of Bitcoin in January 2024 and Ethereum in July 2024. Since then, people have been guessing which cryptocurrency asset will be the next one added to an ETF in the US. The information given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.